Hello everybody, this is Smider135. Welcome back for Legacy of Goku 2. In this bonus episode, I'll actually show you the little secret in this game. Level 50 is the cap for all the characters, and as you can see, I've gotten everybody up. And by this point, everybody's probably uber powerful, especially Gohan. And there were level 50 character gates throughout the game that you probably saw me pass by that we couldn't really go into. But since we are here, we might as well go in, because we actually get something not really all that cool for doing this. There's golden destroyers in every single one of these, like, little, I guess, bonus rooms, I guess you'd call them. They go down relatively easy at level 50, but I don't want to accidentally pick that up, because this is a Vegeta statue, or Vegeta trophy, I guess, rather. You know, like the Goku statue here, we can actually collect other trophies to put them on the pedestals. So I'm off to go find the rest, and I'll see you back in a second. And here, if you remember, back on the way to fight the Triceratops King, there was a question mark over here, because this was the Trunks Gate. And apparently it's made out of just boards and wood. Pretty much any enemy that you have in these bonus areas will be golden. So, golden egg bots, and golden destroyers, and golden what else, what have you. So let's just move on. And yeah, the theme of every single character that pertains to the gate is in here. I'm gonna come over here first, because I do believe you have to defeat him to actually be able to go on and continue. Boom. I do like the atmosphere of this place. There's all the little mushrooms and stuff everywhere. Plus the water is like really clear. I don't think in this game we've ever seen like actual clear water. And here we get the Trunks trophy, which is just him leaning on his sword, I guess. Vegeta's is angry and he's just posing. I wonder what the others are gonna look like. And Gohan's actually right here in Ginger Town. When you like come in, you know, you go to the left and you go up a couple screens, you're over here with all this like pile of like slag, I guess, covering it. I guess these count as golden scorpions. They're yellow. Close enough. I just remember as a kid grinding my butt off to get Gohan here, and then I was like, oh man, oh well, I guess not all golden stuff. Red snakes, whatever. But I do remember being like, oh man, level 50, and being so excited to get here. Let's get you out of the way. We get a Gohan statue, which is, I think, his it's him before, like, you know, he got the haircut and they went into the hyperbolic time chamber. And the last one we have left is Piccolo's. The Piccolo's is a little different in that his isn't actually on Earth. You'll see what I mean in a second. If you remember, we actually had to find all the Namecs, because this guy was looking for them. Alright, everyone's here. Someone needs to accompany them to bring them back. And what better person to go with them than Piccolo? I actually had two Namecs that I had to go find, and the last couple ones were... One was in the area where you go look for one of the Dragon Balls in East District 439. There was an area that I had not checked onto the right, and there's like a little passage that goes up, but it's like surrounded by trees, and the last Namek was actually on Kami's lookout on the far left corner, where you know you don't normally see him. If you come here, As you can see all the little Namex, you know, blue grass, green water, you know, basic Namekian Namex. If you remember, Cooler actually said he'd be waiting for us here. But he said to bring Goku, but what better way to fight him than with Piccolo? You can't leave once you go in, by the way. You're not Goku. I thought I specifically asked for Goku. He couldn't make it, so I guess you're gonna have to fight me. Blah, blah, blah. He actually has varying, lines for, you know, whoever you come to fight him with. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe the son of King Cold, but not exact. Not enough data to be exact positive match. So, King Cold, you are not the father. But I think he actually, yeah, he does decent damage to you at this point in the game, even if you're like level 50, so. And as you can see, he's only taking like 75 hits at a time, or 75 damage. Point is, he goes down fairly easy if you don't allow him to just wail on you. But I remember with Gohan, he's like, I wanted Goku, and Gohan's like, well, I'm his son, so fight me. And he's like, very well, I'll kill the thing that Goku holds dear, blah, blah, blah. I think Piccolo, you know, blah, blah, blah. Vegeta's just all like, well, your brother went down as a weakling, blah, 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 or something. And then Trunks is like, oh, well, I actually was the one who defeated your brother, blah, blah, blah. And Goku is actually like, hey, he's like, hey, you wanted me, let's fight. But, as soon as you're done fighting Cooler, just come on, waltz on in and get your Piccolo statue. You actually get something for doing all this, although I'm not exactly sure of how well you'll take it. Hercule is now an available character. If you remember, anytime we ever scanned Hercule, he actually had the same question marks as everyone else that we had as a playable character. If that wasn't foreshadowing enough. And yes, it's Hercule. And as you might expect, it's Hercule. Level 40, and look at those stats. You may wonder why I kept the capsules for later use. And that's just to beef him up to be able to actually be able to hold his own against monsters in this freaking world. I remember as a kid using up all the capsules beforehand, so I never had any to spend on Hercule. So he ended up just being a freaking meatbag to everything. But at this point, he's at least semi-decent in the punching. The only move he has is this, like, flash thing, which basically is like a full-screen burning attack, in that it freezes everything on the screen. It's still... He's still really weak. Like, it's pitifully weak. It hurts. But at least he leaves a dust trail when he, like, runs. Which I always found that kind of funny. And he can fly, just with the jetpack. Which I always thought it was kind of, like, adorable. Although, if you actually die as Hercule, it's kind of sad. Like, everybody, you know, they get whisked off to heaven, they're just floating there with, like, a halo. Everybody's just like... Everybody has the expression of, dang it, I'm dead. But Hercule is just like flat out crying. And for some reason, that always made me really sad. And that thing that appeared was actually, it's actually up. Hercule is level 50 character gate. Right here. It won't actually tell you, oh, you need to be level 50, blah, blah, blah. So let's go ahead and, just suddenly level 50. And as you can see, his stats really didn't even change much from all the stat boosts and, like, steroids we pumped into him. By the way, the golden capsules, all it literally does is give you, like, a portable world map. Which, at this point in the game, I mean, why would you even, why? I suppose you could get it kind of early on if you were like, oh man, gotta get these capsules, but, why? But anyways, let's waltz on in. Camera's rolling. And apparently we're on a late night talk show with Hercule. Because what else? Because maybe you'd get glory like you're doing now. Me? Actually, I'm pretty sure if you were to get level 50 before you fought Cell and you went and got all the statues, you wouldn't really be able to play as Hercule until Goku died, because you get a Goku statue when he dies, so... Man, there to take the glory. That's literally it. That's it. That's the ending. There you go. Perf ending, 10 out of 10. 100% canon. And then credits again. But that's been it for Legacy of Goku 2, I guess. There's not really much to do other than quote-unquote show you, the gold capsules, and that's about it. But I mean... if I did everything, what would be left for you guys to play the game? So go off and go play the game, go find it at a local, like I guess used games retailer, because you're not going to find this crap new, probably. Oh, right, you still have Trunks going back in time. But, yeah, there's that. So I thank you guys for watching, and if you watched the entire series, then I deeply thank you for putting up with my shenanigans and my crap. And just, I hope you're having a fantastic day. See you later.